YouTube, morning. It's an early morning. Early morning. You understand? Early morning. You know? We back at it again in the morning. No boxing, just straight strength and conditioning today. I'm Tony Harvin and welcome to my YouTube channel. As you can hear my voice, I'm sleepy, but you gotta discipline yourself and get up if you really wanna get things rolling. Yeah, I know my disclaimer, you understand. But what's up to Courtney M? Kurt Ellis says morning, says you were up and running. I'm reviewing last night. He says blessed workout. Appreciate that. Appreciate that at Kurt Ellis. It was a long night, man. It's a long night, long conversation and whatnot, man. But pretty interesting conversation, for sure, man. As always. You know what I mean? We got more conversations coming in reference to the scriptures and whatnot. We got more of these videos right here coming also to, help encourage the people out there. You know what I mean? As far as like with health and wellness. You know what I mean? As y'all can see, we up early in the morning for this workout, man. For this workout before service. Service start 1 p.m. I believe. Around. I'm not sure if Gino's going live. I'm not sure. I would hope and things like that. But we gotta get to this workout, strength and conditioning, and whatnot. You know what I mean? Weightlifting, push-ups, sit-ups, if I can't do it in here, whatever the case may be. He says too early. Well, this is not early enough. You know what I mean? 8 o'clock is not early enough for a workout. I prefer 4 a.m. in the morning. Now that's rough right there. You understand? You about to make me go into my coaching mode right now. You know what I mean? You about to make me say, drop and give me 50 right now. You know? You know what I mean? You about to make me do that. You about to make me get in my bag right now. But, so basically just, strength and conditioning and whatnot. Nothing too heavy today. I got my gloves. I like to put my gloves on for weights or whatever the case may be. Of course, for germs, for gripping purposes and whatnot and things like that, And we're going to talk to the people out there, man. See, we got more time and more leverage to talk to the people versus like when I'm, boxing or whatever the case may be. All right? So, I just get these weights or whatever the case may be. I'm starting off with something light today. I'm starting off with something light right now. So, you're going to hear people out there probably, man, you got those little weights, man, get some heavy ones. Those are people who don't really work out. You know what I mean? Those are people who don't understand the whole mechanism to working out. You understand? It's not just about lifting heavy stuff all day. It ain't about that. You understand? He says, I'm in Cali, it's dark early. Excuse me. He said, it's dark, enjoy it. Well, yeah, it's 8 o'clock right now. 8 o'clock out here in Charlotte. You know what I mean? So, I'm just getting it in the morning time. You know what I mean? So we got these weights of 5 pounds. I'm gonna start off with 5 pounds and whatnot. You know what I mean? Give me an opportunity to talk to the people a little bit more. Nice and easy. That's how I start off, nice and easy and whatnot. You know what I mean? Alright? I'll start off nice and easy, man. You know what I mean? Nice and easy. You understand? Step away from that. Alright? Nice and easy. Stretch your neck out. Some of us be waking up with neck crooks in our necks. By the way we laying and all that. What up to Chemos? Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you for sure, man. Hope all is well, man. Hope all is well with you. You understand? Was you on last night for the conversation at Chemos? Let me know if you was on last night. Alright? What up to 10 Ninjas? Shout out to you. You said I'm like a machine. Well, man, I gotta try to get it in the best way I can, Otherwise, I'll be in the bed right now, man. You understand? And then after this, we gotta get ready for service. I gotta put up these services and whatnot, man. So I gotta get it in the best way I can. You know? Alright. Honey buns. What you talking about honey buns, man? He said, what up, honey buns? You wifey? You talking to me like you wifey. Alright? You better be a woman too. You better not be no man. For real, I really can't see the main picture too much. It look like a wrestler. You know what I mean? You better not be no man. You ain't? Oh no. Alright. You said you remind me of the cellmate I had back in 2015. No, I don't. Because I'd have been rocked you. If I was in prison, you talking like that, I'd have rocked you. For real. Ain't none of that here. You ain't? I don't do that. For real. It's funny how them prison guys be talking like Skittles and all that, but they try to come off all tough and hard. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. You know? You must wasn't getting them conjugal visits from them women, man. You ain't? You better look at one of them female correctional officers, man. We don't do that here. We don't do that here, better. You know? So I'm just, doing a little light workout and whatnot. Real light, man. Real light. Nothing hard, nothing easy, nothing too crazy. Alright? He said, yo. Ah, man. The man said a cellmate. Wow. This man said a cellmate. Ah, man, you bugging, bro. Let me see if I can turn it this way. Shout out to everybody out there, man. For sure. Shout out to everybody out there, man. You know what I mean? It's a blessing to wake up. It's a blessing for another day here on this earth. You understand? Each second is a blessing, man. Each second is a blessing. You understand? Each second is a blessing. Each second is a blessing. You know? All right. You said you and Cartel should work out together. One. I don't know if cartels work out. I don't know. You know? I don't know. You know what I mean? That'd be something good. You know what I mean? All right. Whew. Feel great. All right. You said if you were my cellmate, you would sit down and polish my boots before I went out in the yard. You crazy as ever. You must be out your mind. You'll be getting beat down. Seriously. I don't care how much muscle you got too. You talking real crazy. People who went to prison, they don't talk like that over the internet. You know what I mean? What's that cat name that we had on here on the other channel? I forgot. Fresh Out. You know what I mean? He don't even talk like that. It don't matter if a person is tiny or not. I can tell you haven't been to prison, man. You talking about size. Any real fighter don't think about that. Look at your name. You say Catface. What type of person who said they went to prison with a name like that? You call yourself Catface, but you don't even like. I don't get it, man. You know what I mean? Numb to Sun says, what's your arm reach? That's a good question, man. Good question. I don't even know, honestly. I do know that I got a long reach. I did have a longer reach, when when I was in my weight class fighting and whatnot, I mean, I think all the fights I had a longer reach. So I don't know the exact, length of my arm, but I do know it's pretty long. All right? This guy must be looking in the mirror talking to himself, man. I feel sorry for you. You know what I mean? Courtney M says one day. Cartels? I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know, whoever's interested in working out, whether it's cartels or, get a chance to chop it up in person and whatnot, then hey, it'll be all good. You know what I mean? It'll definitely be all good for sure. You get a chance for two people to, from different organizations, to, conversate about certain things, while, working out and whatnot, for sure. But we shall see. He's not too far. He's not too far from me at all, He's definitely not too far, all right? You said next you'll be doing Pilates. That's how you say the word? You said Pilates. All right, so as I was stating, we started off real nice, real easy. These weights are 5 pounds, very easy. Courtney M, this should be easy for you. You know what I mean? 5 pounds, it ain't really nothing. But you gotta start off light. You're not gonna start off lifting 50 pounds or 100 pounds. You know what I mean? So we're gonna keep it going a little bit more. Let me see. You said too early. It says too early for haters to be on. We all need to stay healthy and work out more. For sure, but you know how people are. You know what I mean? You gotta know how to professionally answer those type of questions and whatnot, or comments. You know what I mean? It could be some type of, geek in his room, you know what I mean, playing like that. So for the most part, folks like that, they may seem to have like some type of voidness or, loners and whatnot. They come on the internet with these different names and they let it out. You know what I mean? Because they seem like they're outcast to the world or insecure. He says, I have those. He says 2 and 5. You said you got those? You said you got those. You said 2 and 5. 2 and 5. 2 pounds? 2.5 pounds? 2.5 pounds. You said you got. So you gotta get to 20 pounds. Now you said 20 pounds right here. 20. You said 2.5 also work out with ankles. So these are 20 pounds right here. You know what I mean? 20. I don't know if y'all can see that. Alright? He says, I get the grind. I do 20 pumps, no lube, 5 sets. What do you mean 20 pumps? You know what I mean? That don't sound too right, man. That don't sound too right. You gotta explain. You know what I mean? So these are 20 pounds, man. You're kicking it up a little bit. Just getting it in. 20 pounds ain't too much. People think I'm gonna come on here and lift like 200-pound weights like this, like in the beginning. You said I don't last long. Man, you better get out of here, man. You talking that crazy stuff. What's up? What's up, all these Skittles on here coming on, man? Unless you're talking about the actual exercising. You know what I mean? I'm starting to really notice that, on the mobile, they got a lot of skittling going on, man. We could be talking about anything. So these are 20-pound weights and whatnot. You said for dance aerobics. Dance aerobics? Cool. So I'm just flowing side to side. You know? Nothing too hard, man. Nothing too hard. Let's kick it back. You talking about some lube this morning. You bugging. Alright? Try to go here. Break it down. Let me see. You said, what are you talking about, man? You tweaking. You tweaking. You was bugging. Alright? So you gotta understand, I'm a fighter, man. We don't lift too much weights, it's just more so strength and conditioning. Alright? So when you're a fighter, you're not really lifting weights to put muscle on you and whatnot, man. You understand? You're doing like the bare minimum. You know what I mean? You ain't going all out, alright? Like how bodybuilders are. Right? To me, bodybuilders are some of the worst fighters. You know? Alright? Quick five. Quick five. You know? Straight ahead. Alright? We good. Cool. 20 pounds right here, man. Alright? So, put that there. Take a little break. Little break. He said step aerobics is also good for coordination. Step aerobics, I agree. I mean, you know, any type of workout, you know what I mean, in that type of department is good. You know, it's good, for sure. He says early morning. Absolutely. Absolutely, for sure. He said, are those 20s? Oh yeah, 20s, man. You want me to get the 50s? You got the 35s over here. These are 35s. 35 pounds each. You know what I mean? If you're talking about these ones, you know, you hit it, boom. You know? So the heavier, the less reps. Alright? But some people be wanting, oh man, I could do 200. Well, that's on you. You understand? Nice and easy. Alright? I don't like to have tight arms, man. Mr. Hand, excuse me, Mr. Hand, what up? You said is it the more reps that matters? Well, I'm not a bodybuilder. You understand? So bodybuilders, you know, they really focus more on like, you know, the heaviness to it. Versus, you know, if they lifting like 500 pounds, deadlifting, I'm not worried about that. You understand? You could deadlift 50 pounds more times than they can do 500 pounds. You understand? So that's what it's called, strength and conditioning. You know what I mean? Because a lot of those bodybuilders, they may have strength, but they don't have the conditioning that goes with it. All right? Let me see. It says, Mr. Ham, if I have a headache, you must have 2 headaches. Oh, man. He said you must have 2 headaches. You must have 2 headaches. You know, just like shadow boxing. You know what I mean? He said you must have 2 headaches. He said you must have 2 headaches. Nothing too much, nothing too over the top today, man. Nothing, like nice and easy and whatnot. All right, let's move over here. Let's see how we can do this one right here. Let's see, let's go. He said, gym sounds mad quiet. Well, this is the gym at my complex, man. So the gym I was at yesterday was, you know, a main gym. I have a gym at my complex, man, so nobody really comes here. You understand? So nobody's here. Not that I care. You know what I mean? I don't care if, one person here or 1,000 people here, man. Alright? But it's a pull-up bar. You know what I mean? Pull-up bar right here. Alright? Let me see if I can catch this. So I want to start off with like a good 5 pull-ups if I could. I'll set this up pretty right. You know what I mean? So we're here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright? Nice and easy. You don't need to show off to nobody, man. Nice and easy. He said, let's get it in. He says that left, right, left, uppercut, body shot, right hook. He said, let's get it in. Whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready. You know what I mean? See if I can pull this back a bit. You know what I mean? Alright. Think we can do about 5 more? He said, I can do half pull-up. You can do half pull-up? He said half pull-up. Alright, let's go for 5 more. 5 more. Alright, make sure we're stable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another 5. Alright. He says, what up to N Maxwell? Shout out to you. Hope all is well. What up to Jonah? Shout out to you. Hope all is well with you at Jonah. He says most bodybuilders can't do pull-ups. That's funny. Why you say that? Let me know that. Tanya Wilson said, I just heard about this guy they found in the gym by himself. They had it on camera also. He was benching like 300 pounds and he couldn't push it up. They found him deceased with his neck broken. I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm not lifting 300 pounds. You understand? If I can lift 200 pounds at home, I'm not gonna do that in the gym. You know what I mean? We're gonna do half of that. You understand? I'm not doing that. I'm not a bodybuilder. I like to have lean muscle. So a lot of people out there, oh, I can lift 300 pounds, I'm strong, or whatever the case may be. Okay. You can lift it, but like I said, the conditioning part, a lot of those folks, they don't have it. You understand? They're used to doing it 1 time or 2 times. That's it. You know what I mean? But a lot of them try to be overzealous. You know what I mean? Or some people think 300 pounds is light, because they may think they're strong. It's not the case. I'm not going overboard. No. Not at all. You understand? If I can lift 300 pounds at home, hypothetically speaking, I'm not going to do it in the gym by myself. You understand? No way. We're going to thumb it down to 175. All right? He says, what do you think about Shakur Stevenson last fight? Fight last night, calling out Tank Davis. Well, listen, Shakur Stevenson, he's from Newark, New Jersey. I'm from Jersey City, New Jersey. I gotta go with home team all day. Although I'm a Tank Davis fan, it's like, listen, doesn't matter who Shakur Stevenson is fighting. Listen, it's all day Shakur. That's it. You know what I mean? If he feels as though he's calling out Tank and that's the fight he wants, then hey, I gotta ride with him. You know what I mean? And they got some good coaching over there. His grandfather, Wally Moses, good dude. You understand? Good dude, humble dude. You know what I mean? Went to their gym twice back in the day and did some sparring. There's some good dudes over there. But I gotta ride with the home team, the home state. You know what I mean? Shakur. I know, like I said, I'm a Tank fan, but it's tough. It's tough. I gotta ride with Shakur, man. All right. Valor says, can you do muscle ups? I don't know what that is. What is muscle ups? I never heard of nothing like that, man. The dude said muscle ups. What is that? So that's just basically it, in reference to Shakur Stevenson. 10-2K. You know what I mean? Let me know what you think. What you think about Shakur Stevenson calling out Tank Davis? Let me know what you think about that at 10-2K. You said it's like doing pull-ups, but you go over the bar. Well, listen, it's a ceiling right here with a light. You know what I mean? The ceiling is not too high, so I'm not going to try that. You know what I mean? But I do know what you're talking about now. Okay. You know what I mean? That's mainly for those who deal with that type of stuff with the calisthenics. You know what I mean? You see at the parks, them fellas over there doing that type of stuff. Listen, I'm going to let them do that. You know what I mean? I'm going to stick to what I know. I'm not going to go overboard, and I'm not going to go beyond. But I can do it, but not to the extent as, those fellas who just work on calisthenics all day. All right? He says, I got Stevenson to beating Davis. If Shakur can stick to the boxing, you know what I mean? If he can stick to the boxing and using his IQ, I believe he can win. But if you get caught by a shot by Tank Davis, you know what I mean? It could be night-night. You understand? So I would really recommend him, if I was his coach, Wally Moses, which is his grandfather, great dude from North New Jersey. You know what I mean? But I can't take nothing away from Wally Moses. He got Shakur Stevenson to the point where he's at and whatnot. So, hey, he's the best man for the job, his grandfather, all right? He says Tony Davis is where he's at for a reason. He earned it. Yeah, true. Shakur Stevenson too. You know what I mean? It's just the business part that separates the fight. Of course, both of them sparred. Listen, when you see fights on TV, the majority of the times, everybody done sparred each other. You know what I mean? Everybody done sparred each other in the gym. That's just how it is. You know what I mean? So Davis and Shakur sparred, numerous occasions before or whatnot. This one saying, I got the best, and vice versa. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, what counts, you know what I mean, is when the lights is on and it's fight night. All right? So let me get 5 more. Let me get 5 more pull-ups, and then we're done, over here. All right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right? So we did 15 all together. All right? He said, but Stevenson can't get caught by Tank or it will be a KO. Absolutely. What's up to Sean? Shout out to you. He said, do 20 pull-ups straight. Well, pull-ups is not my cup of tea per se. You understand? It's not my cup of tea. Could I do 20 pull-ups? Probably. You know what I mean? But I'm not trying to prove a point to nobody. You understand? My goal is to take it nice and easy on the strength and conditioning today. You know what I mean? All right? So I don't prove nothing to nobody in the gym unless it's in the ring. Unless it's in the ring. You understand? All right? He said, "Are you familiar with Brawley Games?" No, I don't know them. Do you? He says, "Do you do cardio and strength together every day, or break up workouts?" Break up. Yesterday was back work. You understand? Yesterday I worked on the back for what, hour 15 minutes straight or something like that. Just straight back work. You know, of course I take a break, look at the camera, get a little sip of drink, but back to it. You understand? No long breaks, back to the bag. So yesterday was bag work. Hour and 15 minutes to an hour and 30 minutes, as straight as possible, no long breaks, nothing like that. You understand? So today is strength and conditioning, nice and easy. You know what I mean? We got the treadmill here. I don't know if I want to get on there too much, not too long. You know what I mean? Because I have certain days set out for just running. You know what I mean? So we got strength and conditioning one day, running another, back work, and you know, maybe one day I put on camera some live sparring. You understand that? Some live sparring. But I don't want to spar nobody green. Green meaning somebody I can run over. You understand? I'm looking to put on camera me sparring somebody who's one of these professional boxers out here, man. Preferably an undefeated fighter, you know? Because I don't want nobody saying, wow, he know he can polarize this person. No, I want somebody that's going to put me to the test. You understand? So I'm looking to do that one day on here. You know what I mean? Sparring I want an undefeated professional fighter. You know what I mean? Somebody who's going to put me to the test. All right? He said, Valid, you funny. He said, you need to prove it to me. Man, get out of here, man. The man said, I need to prove it to him that I could do 20 pull-ups. You know what I mean? You bugging. You know what I mean? The only person or I need to prove that to is if to the woman that I'm courting. You understand? So she know I can protect her. I have some sort of strength to protect her. You know what I mean? He talking about prove it to him. You know? Prove it to you. All right, 10-2K says, I'm going to put you to the test. Hey, where you at? What state you in, man? What state you in? You know what I mean? All right? I'm going to get to this bike over here. You know what I mean? Nice and easy. We're going to get to this bike over here, man. I can talk to y'all. All right? Let's get to it. Let me see. Push a little closer. All right, we're on the bikes right now. Whatnot. Nice and easy day. Nice and easy day, you know? He says, consider a workout challenge for the guys. Go easy. A workout challenge for the guys? I don't think they... Oh, you in Cali? Cali? What part of Cali? He says, a workout challenge for the guys. I don't know if they're ready for all that. He says, if I had a gym in my building, I would be right. Well, I mean, it's a gym everywhere, man. The gym's everywhere. You know? I don't know where you at. You know what I mean? Where is Mr. Valid located? Mr. Ham says, how long do you plan on running after you finish? No. I was saying a separate day. A separate day for running. I'm not sure if I'm going to get on the treadmill today, you know? But I usually run for 3 miles. 3 miles, you know, depending on the weather. You know what I mean? You usually replenish the body before and replenish the body after with water. and maybe Powerade or Gatorade. It says, Tony, you said you ever tried Jiu-jitsu? Yes. I don't tell people a lot because, you know, sometimes you can't let people know everything of what you do. You know what I mean? So if you go back to the photos, if you know, y'all ever see my Facebook, you will see old pictures of me in a martial arts gym, and that's what we learned. You know, Jiu-jitsu, Taekwondo, you know what I mean? Judo takedowns and whatnot. So I think for me, Jiu-jitsu, grappling was probably my second primary favorite thing to do as far as like fighting. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I still remember the moves, you know, shrimping and break falls and whatnot. Arm bar was my favorite. You know what I mean? It's good for me because, you know, I was much more smaller, and you know what I mean? It's, you know, when you're a smaller guy, you of course you're much faster and elusive. You know what I mean? And you know, with the wrestling and stuff like that, with the jiu-jitsu and grappling, I loved it. You know? And I would think, you know, if you're a boxer, of course, have something else in your arsenal. You know, whether it's wrestling, jiu-jitsu, and stuff like that. You know? Alright? So yeah. Alright. Let me see. Valor says, you says the ladies here in New Jersey. Oh, you in Jersey? Man, where you at in Jersey, man? All this time, you talking about you in New Jersey? What part of New Jersey you from? You probably from like Fort Lee or something, man. You probably from like Montclair, you know? You said you from Jersey. You says, are Wicked and the gym too much distraction? Well, yesterday is, you know, it's a lot of distractions, you know, a lot of women in there. They got nice bodies, man. They pretty, they beautiful. I'm talking about they got some nice bodies. You understand? But you as a man, you gotta focus on, you know, what you doing. Don't let that stuff distract you. Don't have no lustful thoughts and stuff like that. You know? He says, I'm ready. He says, I'm ready for that workout challenge with your TH. I work out 3 times a week. That's it. I don't show everything on here, man. You understand? Young grasshopper. I don't show everything on here. John Hughes says, do 1,000 body weight squats a day and sets of 25 a day. You will be fine. You don't need a gym. Well, that's not my cup of tea. Sorry. That man says squats. Squats. That's not gonna help me. You gotta understand, I'm a fighter, man. I'm not no bodybuilder or nothing like that. You know? I'm a fast, elusive fighter. You know what I mean? Squats, that's not gonna work. All right? Oh, you from the Essex County? Okay, Montclair's in the Essex County, is it? They got Montclair, North, Irvington, East Orange, West Orange, Orange. You know? So when I come with the Jersey, man, we gotta spar, man. We gotta go to Elite Heat Gym out there in North. We gotta spar, Valid. 102K says, he says, I do boxing, Wing Chun, some grappling, love those high and low kicks and straight punches. Hey man, you can say all that. You know, you gotta put some video out there. You gotta put some video out there at 102K, you know? Put some content out there. All right, Mr. Ham says, C-Rock got good video up of some 7-day Adventist tried to critique Gino on the Jamaica service when he talked about the Sabbath. Oh, I mean, you know, Shout out to him doing his thing. You know what I mean? For sure. Courtney M says, whole body workout for me. I need to always be moving. Hey, whatever works for you, you know, whatever works, for sure. You know what I mean? All right. That's a skittlish comment at Valid. You know what I mean? The man said another man got chicken legs. How you know what type of legs a man got? Man never saw my legs a day in his life. And I would hope he ain't trying to have no aspirations to. I don't do that, brother. That sounds kind of semi-skittlish. You know? You gotta clean that up, man. He says chicken legs like Wilder. Y'all be looking at fighters for their legs? I don't know about that. That's like looking at a football center at his glutes. Y'all looking at fighting for the wrong reasons. You know? Looking at his legs. I don't know about that. You know? He says body weight squats will build the nervous system in your legs and shock the system. And you will be surprised what it will do for your boxing form. Well, I mean, hey, whatever works for people, you know, that's on them at the end of the day, you know? For sure. He says, I can't show that. So you gotta see it, they sound so confused. Well, you know, I don't know. We'll see. You know what I mean? We'll see if I decide to check out that video, and whatnot. You know, but shout out to him. John Hughes says, what rotational training do you do? I don't know what you mean by that. This man is talking about skinny legs, man. I don't know about you, dude. I never heard of that. You know what I mean? I never heard of boxers are supposed to have skinny legs. Never heard of it. You understand? Never. You know what I mean? All right. Courtney M says, I try to train with different types of athletes to learn different techniques. For sure. That's good, though. That's good. You know, you learn different things from, you know, different people, which can help you in your workouts, and stuff like that, which is cool. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely with you on that one. You know, whatever works for you to come up with the type of workout that you want to bring to yourself, then that's good. You know? John Hughes says recreational training is to do with the pivot generating rotational power. Well, I do that often. You know what I mean? I do that often. You know? I got 20 years in fighting, man. 20 years. All right? So, you know, we had some good trainers, good people we was around. You know? So, but I get what you're saying. All right? Jen Juice says, never skip leg day. What does leg day consider for you, Mr. Jen Juice? Because you go work out, and the man said that he looking at boxing legs. He said fighters or boxers supposed to have skinny legs. So Valid, when I come to Jersey, man, we got to get it in, man. You understand? We got to get it in. We got to. We got to go in the backyard, man. You know what I mean? We got to. But I'm good. I'm good at Mr. Jen. We over here chilling. Just a nice and relaxing day, man. Nice and easy workout. Nothing too heavy. You know what I mean? Nothing heavy today. Some days you have your rough days in the gym, where as though you go real hard. Another day, other days like this, nice and easy, man. You don't always have to work out too rough and too hard every day. You know? Tensuke said, it's always good to learn different fight techniques because you can always adjust to different styles. Absolutely. Absolutely, you know. But for the most part, you know, a lot of boxers, they do the same stuff. You know what I mean? They do the same common basic stuff. But like you said, man, you learn. You learn. You know what I mean? When you, to those who were sparring different fighters and fighting different tournaments, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. So that's what I learned. You know what I mean? Fighting different people. I didn't care who I fought, man. I didn't care. You understand? It was always fun. It was always therapeutic. You know? Courtney M says, surfers and skateboarders are good workout people. You said it's good to train with. I don't know about that. I don't know about no water, and I don't know about no skateboard. All right? Peace to you too, at Mr. Ham. God bless. Be safe out there as you're driving. You say you're 49 and still quick for my age. Okay. Like I said, man, you know, one day we'll set up a sparring session. You know what I mean? Put it on the YouTube. Yeah, hope you're ready, man. I hope you're ready. You know what I mean? I hope, I know you're over there laughing. I hope you're ready. John Hughes says, cross training is essential to avoid, what is that? Pilates, if that's the correct word. He says, we adapt, and once adaptation has taken place, tend to stay there. So, Mr. John Hughes, do you have any videos up, man, on YouTube? Do you have any videos up? Let me know. On YouTube. Let me know. All right? All right, we done over here on this bike. Let's get off this bike. They talking about some squats. I don't do no squats, man. Me personally, I think squats is a female workout. That's what I think, for sure. I think squats is a female workout for females. You know what I mean? Hey, Tensuke, man, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. He says, you said you ain't got no videos. Why not, man? You kicking out a lot of knowledge, man. You know? It says, do 100, nah, I don't do squats. I never did squats, ever, on my own. Never. You know what I mean? That just feel like skilling, man, for a man to do squats. No. You understand? No way. Yeah? He says, and tell me it is a female after. No. No. Not for me. Jinju says, getting ready for my 5-mile run with some back and shoulder. He says, squats are not for females only. I ain't doing that. I ain't being in the gym with a bunch of Skittles and stuff like that doing squats. I ain't doing squats. Ain't for me. All right? Do a few sets of, I don't know. Man, get out of here, man. You said no squizzle. You know what I mean? Listen, y'all can keep the squats. I'm fine without the squats. I'm fine without it, you know? You know what I mean? You said 5-mile run. 5 sauce. I gotta hit with the N1. Hot sauce, you understand? $20-mile run. Yeah, all right. So, I like this. Nice and easy for the arms, you know? Nice and easy. Nice and easy. I like to take it nice and easy, man, you know? He says, I'm finna bake. 20-mile run, well, unless you're one of those marathon runners, ain't no regular person, or you training for a fight, you know what I mean? He said, no skills in basketball. I'll get you with the crossover. Ah, get out of here. Oh, this guy's trying to challenge me in the ring and basketball. Uh-oh. He says, do you train boxing southpaw also? Sometimes. My coach back in Jersey, man, he was southpaw, so I learned a lot from him off that. You know what I mean? For sure. I learned a lot from him. You know what I mean? Alright? So I learned a lot from him. Alright? Alright? I learned a lot from him. This is 10 pounds right here. It says, hey, Jen, you funny. You says that ball fell and hit me in the face. Caught the end. Well, you gotta watch it. You know what I mean? Definitely gotta watch it. I usually go down with the ball too, you know, so it won't bounce back up in his face. All right? He says 15 pounds. What do you mean by that? 15 pounds? 10. If you're talking about this is 10 pounds right here. 10. Two. 3. 4. 5. Good. Nice and easy, nice and easy. 1. 2. Also can work on your coordination. 3. 4. Alright? Last one. 5. Cool. Back. Up. Back. Up. What they writing over there, huh? What they writing over there, huh? He said, oh, you got mine's 10 pounds. He said, light work. Light work. He said he's working on his waves. The man said I'm working on my waves. He says, I run, what is that? We don't, I don't know what that means. 10 kilometers? Shout out to Tori. How many miles is that interpreting to? The man said, I'm working on my waves. All right? Nice and easy, nice and easy. Let's get back to these weights. All right? I don't know if we can hit that over there. See if we can do that. 15 pounds. Right there. So We got a 15-pound weight. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me see. He says, I can't get waves, it's too hard. Well, you gotta take care of your nappy head, man. You can get waves. You know? You can get waves, man. You can get waves. Alright? You can get waves. Nine, 10. Oh, 15 pounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 15 pounds. Alright? He says, can't really see. He said, what other balls are 15 pounds there? You got an 18 pounder. There's no 15 here. Courtney M says, I love half marathons. He says, what workouts do you do on your legs? What do you mean? You saw us yesterday, right? If you're talking about, there's no material as far as like your legs in here. You know what I mean? We more so work out the conditioning side of it. He says, didn't Gino say having waves is wrong? I remember you posted it. No. Having waves is not wrong. Having waves is not wrong, you know? I have natural waves. I don't need to put chemicals in my hair to have waves. I was born with that, you know what I mean? Only thing that waves is laid down curls. You know, he's talking about those who trying to get waves and put certain material in their hair. That's what he was talking about, you know what I mean? Because if I'm born with waves, if I'm born with curly hair, and I can have waves easily, I don't need a do-rag to have waves. You know what I mean? So he's not talking about that. He's talking about those who's trying to get waves and put those type of chemicals in their hair to get it. You know what I mean? All right? So you might have misunderstood the video. You know what I mean? Because even, I believe his sons, they got natural waves, man. There's nothing you can do about that, you know? So if a man is born with curly hair, all he got to do is lay it down, and that's waves right there. That's it, all right? Even if he grow his hair. He says, don't use the sponge to make your hair spiky. Well, I don't know about that. As far as like spiking stuff, I don't know about that. You know what I mean? I don't know about that. Spiky. You know, I'm just gonna keep my hair natural. That's it. You know, my hair is natural. Natural curls, natural waves. You know what I mean? So, listen. If you're trying to get waves or you want waves, you know what I mean? The righteous way, you know, is to use natural stuff. You know, if you're using, chemicals and stuff like that, versus like natural stuff. Natural is like olive oil, carrot oil, you understand? Shea butter, cocoa butter, you know what I mean? But if you're doing all that extra stuff and like how females do, no. You know what I mean? Because the hair needs some type of food. Your hair needs nutrients to keep it up to par. You understand that? You also got to have not only good, stuff with health and wellness, you still got to take care of yourself in all matters. You still have to feed your hair. You still have to wash your hair. You know what I mean? You still have to give your hair some type of hair nutrients. So he's not talking about, you know what I mean, not having waves or anything like that, or not taking care of yourself. You know what I mean? It's just that folks go overboard and put all this crazy stuff in their hair. You know what I mean? Whereas though you could do it more so of the natural way. Because you gotta take care of your hair, you gotta wash it, you gotta have some type of nutrients and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Certain vitamins to take good care of your hair. All right? He says, I use 20 to 25 pounds doing different reps. Reps with what? Push-ups at 10 2K? Let me know. You know, because, you know what I mean? Listen, man, we got a whole variety over here. All right? So you said 25 pounds. This 35 pounds right here. Listen, this 35 right here, it ain't. That's 35. That's 35 right there, man. You know what I mean? You gotta step your game up, man. You gotta step your game up, man. You know what I mean? At 10 2K. You know? You're still on the Gerber, man. You gotta get on this T-bone steak right here, man. You're still on that Gerber. You know? He said no. He said it's 15. What about 15? And Mel, he said it's 15. 15 what? Courtney M says vitamin B complex. Yeah, that's healthy. Yeah, it's healthy. It is. You know, good stuff for your hair and whatnot. You know what I mean? Good stuff for your hair. For sure, good stuff. You know what I mean? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He says, can you practice shadow boxing with 35 dumbbells in each hand? Nobody can do that, man. Not even heavyweights don't even do that. Heavyweights don't even put 35 pounds. You know, the most a heavyweight would probably do is 10 pounds. Seeking for the Truth says, greetings, Tony, and everyone in the chat just watching last night's interesting conversation on the Son of God. For sure, appreciate that. Very interesting conversation. You know, very, very interesting conversation, for sure. You know what I mean? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wonderful. All right. Put this back. You says it makes you quicker doing shadow boxing with weights. Not no 35 pounds. A heavyweight will say, "What, you crazy? You giving all this advice, man, but you're not in the gym though. I don't get it." You said to listen through. Okay. It says 21 kilometers. He says half marathons, 13.1 mile or 2K. 13 miles? 13 miles. 13 miles ain't too bad. Ain't too bad. You know? It says 21K. The man said it makes you quicker. Well, it's recommended 5 to 10 pounds. That's it. 5 to 10 pound weights to shadow box with, man. You won't see nobody shadow boxing with 35-pound weights. I don't care who it is. You know what I mean? When Mayweather is shadow boxing, or Anthony Joshua, or even Tyson Fury, they don't use 35-pound weights, man. No. No. Nobody in the history has ever used 35 pounds weights, to my knowledge, to shadow box. You know what I mean? You says it was tough. Okay. I mean, it's nothing wrong with marathons and whatnot. It's nothing wrong with that at all. If a person wanna do a marathon, or whatever the case may be. You hear this 10-2K? He said shadow box with 35-pound weights. 35-pound weights, shadow boxing. You could tell he ain't never been in no boxing gym. You could tell. You could tell the man never been in a boxing gym before, or MMA gym. You understand? To say something like that. Man said shadow box with 35-pound weights. You know what I mean? He says, any open discussions? I'm just gonna talk about service today. That's it. Last night was too long. I need a little rest from that. He says you can be the first one. You can be the first one to start shadow boxing with 35-pound weights. Nope, I'll pass on that one. You know what I mean? Nope. You know what I mean? No way. You understand? You said 5 to 10-pound weights. Absolutely. That right there, absolutely. That's common right there, 5 to 10 pounds. You know what I mean? And me using 35-pound weights, what is that gonna prove? You understand? He says, where is Davis? What are you talking about? John Hughes says, if the weight is too heavy, it deserts from form in boxing. So you end up practicing a different movement. It's a no-no. So everybody's against you, Valid. They got some good boxing gyms out there. Elite Heat, Gladiator boxing gym. You understand? Ironbound boxing. You know what I mean? Drew Drop out there. You understand? Why you don't go to these gyms, man? Why you don't go to these gyms? Being that you're in the Essex County, man. Essex County got some of the best. You said, I suggest learning swimming for all. Swim acrobatics, or aerobics, are also fun. Don't need to be an avid swimmer. Just move that body. It's going to and break a new record. Why I gotta prove something to you? Why I gotta prove something to you, Valid? You know what I mean? Why I gotta prove? It's like you asked for me to do 20 pull-ups. Why I gotta prove that to you? You don't be satisfied? You know what I mean? Genju says, look, I ain't worried, man. He says, over there for a minute. Did you lock the door and I'm not answering that. I'm not answering that question. I plead the fifth at Genju's. I plead the fifth. You know? I plead the fifth. You know? This guy's funny. He said, Valid, you're going to need to get surgery on your shoulders if you use 35 pounds for shadow boxing. I mean, look how the guy sounds. He said 35 pounds for shadow box, right? 35 pounds. This guy want me to shadow box with 35-pound weights. 35 pounds. 35 pounds. Really? Really? 35 pounds. You said I know what that means. You know what I mean? Plead the fifth. You understand? For real. Oh man. All right. Let's get to some more workouts. You know. So let's see if we can go here. So we over here right quick. Whatnot. You know, trying to get it right. So valid, you gotta clean yourself up, man. You know, clean yourself up. Big time for that type of comment. 35-pound weights, the shadow box, and whatnot. You know. You says pick it up again and throw a few punches. Man, you kind of talking skittlish, man. You talking kind of skittlish, man. I don't know about you today, man. I don't know. You talking a bit skittlish. You understand? The show. Alright? We here with it. We here with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice and easy. 8, 9, 10. He said Tyson can't even shadow box with 35-pound weights. Ain't that the truth, man? Ain't that the truth? You know? We could do a little shadow boxing. We could do a little shadow boxing. You know? We could do a little bit of it. But not with no 5-pound weights. Listen, that reverse psychology stuff don't work over here, man. You gotta talk to somebody with no type of intelligence for that stuff to happen, man. You know what I mean? He said Tyson can't even shadow box with that. You know? Tyson. We shadow box a little bit. We about an hour and 13 minutes in. Getting ready for service and whatnot also. You know? Nice and easy. Pivot around. Nice and easy. Nothing too crazy. Nice and easy. 1, 2. 1, 2. Hey, Valor, let me show you something, man. 1, 2. Jab, right hand. Bring your punches back. All right? At Valor. You know, 1, 2. Bring it back, quick. You know, that's the Valor. He says, too easy with, he says, I think you're entering the Lululand. He sure is. He sure is. You know? He sure is. You know what I mean? Come back with the right. Yo, y'all funny, man. Y'all funny. Y'all is funny. He says, Valid, how many pounds do you use for shadow boxing? Maybe do a live with those 35-pound weights so we can see the outcome. He ain't gonna do it. He ain't gonna do it. Valid is not gonna do it, man. I know for surety he's not gonna do it. At all. You know? You know what I mean? We're coming to a conclusion. You know what I mean? Nice and easy day, nice and light day to work out, man. Nothing too heavy, nothing too crazy. He says, Valid, you had a boiled cup of ah, man, y'all funny today. Y'all is funny today for sure. You know? Let's see if we get on this treadmill right quick. Let's get on this treadmill. Hold on 1 second. Put this weights back. Let's go. We ain't got nothing to prove, man. I ain't doing no squats, man. You hear me? I don't do squats. I ain't happening. What I look like. You know what I mean? Ooh, I hit the button by accident. It's my fault. Listen, I would have hoped I had that. You're going to hell for that sound effect at Valid. You worrying about being the best athlete. You need to work on your salvation. Forget trying to be the best athlete. You know what I mean? I already told you, man. You in Essex County, man. Just let me know when you're ready to spar, man. That's it. You know? No need to talk crazy on here, man. Do you think squats would be good for... Why you keep trying to get me to do squats, man? I'm starting to think you kind of on the skittle side. And they ain't want to see me do a squat. Eh? I don't know, man. I ain't doing no squats, man. You keep trying to talk about these squats. Yeah, you can work on being the best athlete, but like I said, man, whenever you're ready to spar, let me know. Let me know. Cut the small talk and let's make it happen. You know what I mean? Cut the small talk and let's make it happen. And then we can put that on YouTube, man. That's what we can do. You know? You can't let me do nothing. Just confirm it. That's all you need to do. Just confirm it. So real, man. What up to Henry Ross? He says cartels got too many from Skilling Murray because he was tripping last night. Oh yeah, I set him up with some good questions. Woo! Listen, he got knocked down in the first round. He ain't ready for Gino. He's not. He's easy. He's too easy, man, honestly. It's too easy. Too easy. He said, I'm not even a boxer, just a better athlete. I don't care about none of that, man. We don't care about trying to competing with other brothers as far as like being the best. I'm here to encourage the people. Who you got for Joshua? Joshua. Appreciate that at Sa. I'm gonna call you Sa. So I'm gonna call you Side. So let's go chant. Appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that.
He says competition is good. It brings out the best of us. Okay, you're going around circles, man. Are you ready to spar, man? Simple as that. You know what I mean? Are you ready? Are you ready? Man, get out of here, man. So it's a calisthenics competition. That's a waste of time, man. I'm looking to hit and get hit. I'm looking to get hit and hit. He talking about calisthenics competition. He says, bring your Bible too, Valid. He ain't ready. He going around the bush. You know what I mean? He is not ready. Did you get into MMA back in the day? Or mainly boxing and wrestling? Well, the martial arts gym I went to, we had MMA in there. You know what I mean? I learned a few kicks. You know, I love my sidekick, man. There's a video on my other channel. I was in a, point sparring competition. I won the championship with that one. You know, I utilized my roundhouse, in that fight. As far as like MMA, I believe that, if you learn in boxing, if you learn in wrestling, if you learn in taekwondo, if you know all that stuff, then I would classify it as being mixed martial arts. So Peter Cox was tripping as well, saying God died. That's crazy. Well, I don't know what's going on with those type of guys, man. The stuff that they believe. I'm just sticking to the scriptures, what the scripture says. You see when Cartel says, when I went to the book of Isaiah, and it mentioned that God is the Savior. And he mentioned that it was talking about idols. Okay, so let's go to the book of Jude, chapter 1, verse 25. When it mentioned that God is our Savior. So he had to fix himself up. You know what I mean? Then so I hit him. Okay, you think Jesus in the flesh, when he was here on earth, is a separate person? Okay, you think that? So you think it's a separate being in heaven that is titled Lord. So God is Lord and Jesus is Lord. So you're basically just telling yourself, you're stating that there's two Lords up there. You know what I mean? If somebody asked him, God is a spirit, he couldn't classify what Jesus was, if that's his belief. So he was getting tripped up all over the place. It was bad for him, Said Peter Cox doesn't follow Gino? No. I don't know why they keep stopping like that, man. Good to have good balance. All right. You say, is Floyd Boxing Gym any good? They opened one near me during the pandemic. Well, I don't know. Because the main gym is in Las Vegas. If you're talking about those fitness gyms, I mean, I don't know. It could be a good gym. You know, it could be. For sure. You know what I mean? So it could be a good gym. You know what I mean? He said, "Hey, this guy." He said, "Stay away from anything these celebrities do." Man, the way you talking, folks need to stay away from you. You know what I mean? He says, "I want quality, not celebrity." Ooh, ooh. You can't come back from that, Valid. He said, "I don't expect to see him." Ooh, Valid. Today's not your day, man. It's not your day. Then why is Peter Cox always on my platform? Well, it doesn't matter who on the platform. Everybody who on my platform go to the truth of God? No. This is a public platform for everybody across the world. Republic of, what is that? Kazakhstan? You see this person from Kazakhstan, I don't even know this person. I never seen this person before. He says, "I don't even want free food from celebrities." But that's you. That's you. Celebrity offer me a nice dinner at a restaurant, I'm going to eat. You understand? I'm going to eat. Simple as that. You know? I'm a human body that needs to eat. So if you're starving and you won't accept food from a celebrity, that's on you. I don't care who they are. Listen, the clothes you're wearing are created by, famous people. The food you eat, the brands, is created and endorsed by famous people. This platform you're on, you know what I mean, is ran by celebrities. You on a platform that is ran by celebrities. Google owns YouTube. You're on here. You say you wouldn't even accept free food from a celebrity, but yet you on a celebrity platform. That makes no type of sense at all. You know what I mean? You say you would on a celebrity platform. That don't make no sense, man. That don't make no type of sense. You know what I mean? I don't know if you're drinking this morning or if you're on some type of medication this morning, but you ain't making no sense at all. You know what I'm saying? None. 10 Ninja says, "I ate with a celebrity before, I paid nothing." I mean, same here. You know what I mean? Same here. You know, we went to IHOP, we chilled out. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? We politic, talk. Celebrities are regular people. I can tell you. You know? He said, "Did you smoke today?" Folks, tweaking. He said, "Stay away from the unrighteousness." Man, you ain't understanding the scriptures, man. Cut it out. You listen. You talk about, you listen to Gino. I don't think you do. I don't think you listen to Geno Jennings, man. Because that don't mean that. You know what I mean? You on a platform that is ran by unrighteous people. That is ran by an unrighteous corporation. But yet you still on here typing on their platform. You know what I mean? He says, Valor and cartels are cousins. Oh, man. Wow. But you're not answering the question, though. You're not responding to what I said. You're going around. He says, going out to a restaurant with a celebrity is indulgent in their behavior. That's different. No, it's not. I didn't indulge in the behavior when I went out with a celebrity. Peter Kid Chocolate Quillen, boxer. You know what I mean? That's my brother. You know? That's not indulging in their behavior. You ain't making no type of sense at all. You know? It says, Valor, what if I cook for celebrities at any restaurants? This guy is over-righteous. If over-righteous was a person, I need to debate you, Tony. Man, you crazy. You must be out your mind. We could do that later. That wasn't even in my plans, but we could do that later. Today. He says, I'm the celebrity surprise. Yeah, he was smoking. He was doing something, man. And all we got to do is pray for this fella, man. Because you sound like you was smoking, doing some type of drug, drinking, something. You know? Talking like that. That's sad, man. You know, you burn your life on, if you burn your life on drugs, liquor, and stuff like that. It says, what sports you play valid? Marijuana. That's the sport he played, marijuana. He said games. They're laughing at him. Keyboard stretches. I doubt, man, he keeps talking about these squats. He says, I'm a sprinter, calisthenics and soccer, also basketball. I doubt that. I doubt that for sure. That's for sure. You know? I highly doubt that, man. Highly. You know what I mean? All right, I think we done. I think we done. I think we done for the day. You know, nice and easy, man. Nice and easy. You know, nice and easy. You're gonna get ready to leave and whatnot. You understand? You gonna get ready to leave. You know, we got service in the bit, for sure. Christoph says, do you ever get a chance to spar during the week for sharpen? He says, tighten skills. If so, love to tune in and learn some pointers, save day and workout. You know, before, I think that when I got on here and I spoke about that, you know, I'm gonna put that on here one day. You know, I want to spar a good fighter out here in Charlotte. You know what I mean? I don't want nobody that, you know, I could run over and, you know what I mean, people like, oh, he just made it, he want to fight this person to look good for the camera. No, we're looking to spar somebody who's undefeated and one of the best in Charlotte, and we're going to put it on the live, man. You know what I mean? All right? I want somebody that can put me to the test. That's what we're going to do one day, man. Some live sparring. You know? Sean says, got some work to do at the church today in Orlando. He says, I met Gino again yesterday. Wonderful. He says, where's PJ serving the meal today? I'm not sure. If he said he met him yesterday, then I hope he's back in Philadelphia today. You know, I hope he's back. You know what I mean? So I hope he took the flight back to Philadelphia. You know what I mean? All right. Let me see. He says, any word on the DC Temple? On DC Temple? I don't know. You understand? I don't know. I didn't hear no updates or anything like that in reference to the DC Temple. You know? All right, so we're going to end this live, man. I thank everybody for tuning in, for sure. Get ready for, you know, a nice throwback service on my other channel. And then, Lord willing, you know, I hope they go live at 1 o'clock today, and we'll broadcast that on my other channel, surely. All right? So I hope everybody have a wonderful day today, and a blessed day as we, you know, did a nice and light, nice and easy day. You know what I mean? Today is my pretty relaxed workout day and whatnot. You know what I mean? What's for breakfast? I don't know. You understand? I don't know yet. Maybe just some toast. You know what I mean? Toast, some beet juice, and some vitamins. I don't know yet. You understand? So God bless everybody out there. You know what I mean? I'm glad for y'all to tune in, and I'm glad I can share, you know, certain things I do in my life, you know, with you guys on here, for sure too. But I'll be back in the next, hopefully 45 minutes or an hour, maybe less than that, on my other channel, to put up a Truth of God video before they go live. If they do go live around 1 p.m., I hope they do. I hope Gino flew back to Philly, you understand, or do a surprise, you know what I mean, message today in Florida, as you mentioned that, you know, he was out there, and what happened. I believe he mentioned that on the Zoom Thursday. I believe he mentioned that for sure on the Zoom Thursday, and whatnot, you know what I mean? So shout out to everybody out there. God bless everybody out there for sure, you know what I mean? Peace.